Hey, and we're finally back. Thank you for standing by. This is the first time I've used the Super Nintendo since I moved some of my consoles around, and I've got the wrong AV cables hooked up, and they're mislabeled, and it's a mess. But I'll fix it later. Here we go. Welcome to Mario's Missing. So I have like a sampling level of experience with this game from like 30 years ago or whatever. 25 years ago, I'm not sure. I think I rented this game. I think my cousin owned this game. And I don't remember us playing it together. I think he showed it to me and just told me it was terrible, but I don't think we actually really played it. I think I rented it. I don't remember if I rented it before or after. Playing it with my cousin, though. Or, seeing it with my cousin. I don't know. Basically, I've never really played the game, though. Even as a rental, I don't think I understood it, so... we'll call it a first playthrough. We're gonna go in pretty much blind, and hopefully I can figure out what I'm doing, and we will succeed. This is probably gonna be a multiple night affair, though. Yoshi is probably relieved it wasn't him getting thrown in the hole this time, Zergling says. Poor Yoshi has suffered some mistreatment. Alright, there's not a whole lot I can do button-wise right now. I've got a ton of doors to choose from right away. Can I go back out the way I came in? No can do. Alright, door number 1. Artifact, computer, globulator, city map, photo album. Let's just see what everything is. Bowser's Castle is canonically located in Antarctica? It's very interesting to see the Earth as a Mario World style map. I wasn't even looking at what the cities are. Alright, well, wherever we are, it's divided by a river. That's cool. We can do a picture-in-picture for the map. What an odd piece of lore, Cal says. This was a prototype for Luigi's Mansion, Game and Fit says. My bewildered look. There's me, Anchorage, StatCat says. Yeah, Wisconsin is, let me go back to the globulator. Wisconsin is, not represented. Nowhere I've lived in the U.S. is represented. Alright, I have not lived in New York. I've lived in Texas, but I didn't live in Dallas. I haven't lived in California either. Korea gets no representation. I have lived in Bangkok, though. Maybe we'll get to go there. Is that a statue? I don't know that that's a statue. I think that that's... I mean, I guess it could be. It kind of looks like Adam from the creation of man, though. Like the Sistine Chapel, I think. Based on the pose. We've got some coins, and we've got an arrow. I think it is that painting Cow says. Alright. Oh, there was a pokey in there the whole time? Oh no, I can't go back because he's blocking the way, right? He doesn't hurt me, though. That's good. I mean, I guess I don't have health. I can't talk to the doctor? Hang on, something's not right. I definitely should be able to talk to this guy, shouldn't I? I don't know. Well, if that's the Sistine Chapel, then we're probably in Italy, right? Oh, it zooms in when you go to Europe. I was about to say, we can't go to anywhere in Italy. Rome. Victory! Alright, well, half the battle's solved. I know where we are. Which means we can leave? What if I don't want to leave? Hey, we found the arrow. I hope that time isn't like a countdown of like how much time I'm supposed to have. Because it said 17 a moment ago, and now it's down to 6:20. Wow, Yoshi is fast. I still can't talk to this guy. He's got nothing to say. Oh, maybe I have to... Nope. Alright, well, fine. We'll just ignore him for now. Okay, I don't think I want to travel around by pipe. That seems very dangerous. You can't walk in the street. You have to stand on the sidewalk. Why is Trevi Fountain closed today? I want to return coins from the Trevi Fountain. Okay, cool. Like the sign says, Bud, coins from the Trevi Fountain were stolen and we can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. So, like... people throw coins in the fountains to, like, make a wish, right? If you steal the coins from the fountain, like, like, the fountain doesn't become inoperable if someone takes the coins out of it, right? So they basically just closed the fountain to punish everyone because someone took the coins, right? It's like when someone misbehaves in class and the teacher gives everyone extra homework. Like that's what they're doing in the world of the game here. They're mad that someone took the coins, so they're just taking their ball and going home, right? They just shut the whole fountain down to punish everyone. Oh, extra valuable artifact missing. Missing coins from the Trevi Fountain. Reward $1,500. How much money in coins was stolen? Bonus $0. Legend says that if a visitor tosses coins over his shoulder into the Trevi Fountain, he will one day return to Rome. The Trevi Fountain is one of the best-known landmarks in Rome because of its fable, but also because of its fancy carvings. The fountain was shown in a 1954 movie, 3 Coins in a Fountain. I have never heard of this movie. Alright, well, I don't have the coins. Do I? I do! The doctor is one of the guys on our menu here. And... oh, my time is running down real badly. The doctor's one of the guys on our menu here, but I can't interact with him. But we got a newspaper? Alright, let's return the coins. I can't talk to the character now. Like, you can't talk when your map is open. You can talk when your map is open. I don't know why I couldn't talk to the character. Alright. I want to return the coins. Okay, but you'll have to prove your goods are authentic by answering a few questions. Sure. The Trevi is the biggest and oldest blank in Rome. Fountain? Add your 2 cents, Luigi. Why do people throw coins? To return to Rome? At last, coins from the Trevi Fountain. I don't know how those questions are supposed to authenticate our coins. Coins from the Trevi Fountain. We've been looking all over town. The mayor has authorized me to present you with this $1,500 reward. Thank you and good luck finding Mario. How did you know I was looking for Mario? Are you part of the plot? To make him go missing? This is the fountain? I don't see a fountain in this. Victory? That's in our photo album now? Okay, cool. I didn't fill in anything else in the computer. Huh. Alright, well my coins are gone because I turned those in. time counting down is very concerning to me. I don't trust Luigi. There's a priceless statue / painting. And instead he has the camera pointed at the player. Yeah, that's not how pictures work. Hey, you have to be standing a far enough distance away to talk to people. That's what I was doing wrong. Alright, where am I? Changed my money to lira at the border. To the Tiber was my order. 2 thumbs up to Latin Manhattan's most famous arena. That's a gladiator harpoon you've got there. Was I supposed to talk? I would think I was supposed to talk to every character about every item to get all these check marks filled in. Oh no. I've already given the coins away. Alright, we got the painting. My guidebook says that's Michelangelo's greatest work. It's very satisfying to stomp on the Koopa Troopas. Like when they explode into a cloud of dust. Alright, where am I? This is sort of a riddle. Remember Nero and his fiddle? What is this? That belongs in the Sistine Chapel. Sistine means 6 in Latin. I did not know that. It won't tell me about the harpoon, though. It just defaults to whatever thing is furthest to the right in your inventory, it seems. Let's see if I can get to this other information stand down here. Why is the Colosseum closed today? Like the sign says, Bud, the gladiator spear was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. $2,000. The Colosseum was built in AD 72 at the command of an important Roman emperor. Its name comes from a Latin word meaning big, and it really is huge. 573 yards in circumference, the Colosseum seated over 50,000 spectators. The rulers and the public came to the arena each week to watch games of strength and other entertainment. The games they watched were often very violent, with gladiators sent to fight riveting foes like hungry lions and elephants. The Sistine Chapel ceiling, I'm not missing. The Sistine Chapel ceiling, come back when you have what I'm looking for. I do have what you're looking for. Just because it's not... Oh. I can highlight which item I want to talk about. I didn't know that. So we could get the dialogue about the spear. This arena was built by an emperor way back in AD 72. No wonder it's in ruins. That spear is in good shape, though. That's a spear? Wait a minute, that's a spear? I thought it was an arrow. I thought it was an arrow. Alright, here's the spear. Okay, but I have to ask you some... you'll have to prove your goods are authentic by answering a few questions. Yeah. Just how many people could fit in this place? 50,000. Who would use that spear? Gladiators? At last, the gladiator's spear. I've been looking all over town. The mayor's authorized me to present you with this $2,000 reward. Thank you, thank you. Who would live in Alaska? Don't be mean, Persephone. I thought about moving to Alaska. Globulator, that's the painting. Sorry, I kind of fell behind here. Only left the state I was born in twice, and only to neighboring states for a few days, Game and Fit says. I've done a bit of traveling. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of a homebody, so... I've done more traveling, I think, than I've ever expected to. You know, like Alaska's tax, move to Washington, it's Alaska but cheaper. I've never been to either place. Jelly and I did consider moving to Alaska when we were coming back to the States after when we decided to move back from Korea, but things just didn't turn out that way. Oh, aha, highlighting, Cow says. If you brought Italian shoes from home, we could climb the Alps for a peek of Rome. Michelangelo was up for painting ceilings. That's his masterpiece. My time is at 0. Oh, so that probably just means I don't get a bonus. I feel bad that this is going to be incomplete. I can't get out of the menu. Like the sign says, Bud, the Sistine Chapel ceiling was stolen and we can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. In 1508, Pope Julius II commissioned the artist Michelangelo to decorate the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. He wasn't used to painting on plaster. It took Michelangelo over 4 years to finish the painting. The 10,000 square foot ceiling. To finish painting the 10,000 square foot ceiling. My goodness. How many square feet a day is that? Right? If 4 years is like 1,400 days. So he did like 1,000 square feet a day? I don't believe it. That math was all super dubious, by the way. I was rounding a whole lot there. But still, that's several hundred square feet a day. Much of the painting had to be done in an uncomfortable position. The artist was either lying on wooden scaffolds or looking straight up. The chapel ceiling is breathtakingly beautiful. It's considered Michelangelo's masterpiece. How does one steal a ceiling? Cal's asked. I think that's a good question for Carmen Sandiego, right? Did you ever watch The Agony and the Ecstasy? Baron asks. I have not. I've definitely heard the title, but I've never seen it. That's like 7 square feet a day. Wait. Is it? Am I bad at math? I am bad at math. Because I was dividing the square footage by 14, not 1400. I was estimating that he'd done it in 14 days. Oh. It's an excellent movie, Baron says, if you have the time sometime. It was a painfully slow painting job, hence why one of the famous lines from the film is, "When will you ever make an end? When is it finished?" Wow. Those that number, Elmo's numbers didn't help me. It didn't help me get better at math at all. Alright, let's answer our questions. What does Sistine mean in Latin? That means 6. Where is the Sistine Chapel located? Oh no. In the Vatican? In Michelangelo's house. At last! $900 reward. Oh no. Well, does nothing happen now? We did all this stuff. I mean, I didn't, because this isn't filled in. Maybe there's somewhere I'm supposed to go. Well, I don't. Oh, I'm supposed to go in. I haven't gone in and gotten my pictures. So I recognize, like, the top half of this picture. I do not recognize the bottom half. Alright, we gotta go get our other photograph. It's the sculpture work that's holding up the ceiling, Cal says. Normally people just show the painting. Ah. The Colosseum. Alright. But getting all my photos didn't seem to do much either. Just go around. I'll just go around the whole city and just see what there is to see. Your capital is now Lyra in this capital city. Just do as the Romans do. My project on the Sistine Chapel in 6th grade is finally paying off. There seems to be a lot of, like, just empty real estate on this map. Okay, those two pipes connect. Blue pipe is how we got here. 2, 4, 6... Hang on, 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, so there are pairs of pipes, so there's not some random pipe that's gonna go somewhere. I guess I just go back to the castle. But I think I could have done that at any time since Yoshi showed up. I don't think I actually needed to return any of the stuff. I feel like I just did that for fun. Because the Pokey is afraid of Yoshi. City secured. Victory? We got a password. I better take that down. I don't know where my notepad is. I'm gonna have to use a random post-it. Alright. BCV3NDC. BCV3NDC. Thank you for the trophies. I mean, so far this is not unplayably bad. What is this? I can't go in there? But the door's open. I like this sort of, like, I don't know, I guess, Eastern interpretation of the Mario theme. The music here is fun, Cal says. Where am I? Ah, I see. Alright. Doctor. Where am I? Beijing is the largest city in the country, covering 6,486 square miles. Alright, so we're in China? Summon Yoshi. Beijing. Yoshi is here. All right. Why is the Forbidden City closed today? The Gate of Heavenly Peace was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. The Gateway of Heavenly Peace, Tiananmen, was built in AD 1651. An impressive 110 feet tall, Heavenly Peace is the main entrance to Forbidden City, which has been renamed the Palace Museum. Once the walled estate of emperors, only the emperor himself was permitted to use Tiananmen. Tiananmen? Guards kept everyone else out. Those entitled to visit the city had to use a separate entry. In 1949, the leader, Mao Zedong, stood at the gate to announce the formation of the People's Republic of China, present-day communist government. Alright, Gate of Heavenly Peace. Is this it? Is it right next to the info? That looks like a brick, so I'm guessing that's probably not the right thing. Victory. What is it? That looks like a shield. Where am I? The Chinese can boast they're on the Pacific's west coast. Good heavens, that round building belongs in the walled park known as the Temple of Heaven. That's a building? This round thing? What's this? That's from China's Great Wall. It is a brick. Built to keep out barbarians like that evil Bowser. Hope you find Mario soon. I do not think that the Great Wall was built to keep Bowser out of China. This must be the gate. Is Bowser a Hun? The Emperor's Guard stood under that to keep everyone else out, so that's probably the gate. There's a information center above us. Why is the Great Wall of China closed today? Like the sign says, the stone from the Great Wall was stolen and we can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. Alright, we can return the stone. One of the world's 7 great wonders, the Great Wall is the only man-made object visible from outer space. I believe that except that I've heard that that fact is not accurate. The Chinese poetically call it Long Wall of 10,000 Li. It is said that over 300,000 men labored for 10 years to complete its 3,946 miles. Begun in 5th century BC, its purpose was to keep northern tribes from attacking southern states. The wall was built wide enough to allow a team of 5 horses to run side by side along its top surface. 5 horses? Alright, oh, wait, never mind. Let's see. Brick. Answer our questions. How long is the Great Wall? 3946. How many men built it? 300,000. We've been looking all over town. The mayor's authorized me to present you with this $1,225 reward. Nice. Let's go. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get away from Bowser? The Hall of Good Harvest. I don't want to return that. I want to return this. Gate of Heavenly Peace. Alright. Let's see if I can remember what I read before the other thing I read. Who couldn't enter the Forbidden City through the Heavenly Gate? Everyone and everything, the Emperor's new clothes, everyone but the Emperor, the Emperor's daughter. Who couldn't enter? Everyone but the Emperor. The Emperor's new clothes is a weird joke answer. Who built the Heavenly Gate? Oh no. I don't think we got that piece of information. Another fake. Come back when you have your facts straight. I knew that wasn't the answer, but that was the only person mentioned in the pamphlet. Can I read the pamphlet again? So I thought maybe the game, I thought maybe the game got its facts confused. Yeah, alright. So this tells us when it was built. It does not tell us who built it, though, right? So I've got to go get that piece of information from someone else. Interesting. All right. I remembered Mao Zedong being the only name that was in the pamphlet that we read, so... Alright, what is this? Hey, it's the Great Gate to the Emperor's House in Forbidden City, built by Young Li. Alright. Hey, that was easy. The first person I checked with. I mean, my plan was just to start at one side of the city and talk to everyone, but turns out the first stop was all I needed. Alright. Everyone with the Emperor. Oh no! It asked me a different question! What is Forbidden City's present name? The Palace Museum. Hey, I didn't even need to, I didn't even need to go find the answer to the other question because the questions are randomized. Alright, 1750. Overworld looks like Mario Party. I mean, it looks like Super Mario World, right? Alright, why is the Temple of Heaven closed today? The Hall of Good Harvest was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Let's check the pamphlet. Tian Tan. The Temple of Heaven is China's most famous temple. It consists of several buildings, built around the 5th century, all set inside a walled park. The Hall of Good Harvest, the most well-known of the park's buildings, is set on top of a triple tier of marble terraces. Each carved terrace has its own balcony. The 123-foot-high structure is amazing because it was built without one single nail. The Emperor of China would spend one evening a year in the temple, fasting and praying to assure a good harvest. So I guess the Hall of Good Harvest is made of wood. It says it's set on a marble terrace, but like then it says it's built without a nail. And if it's a stone building, like I don't understand why that would be impressive. Alright, let's see if I know enough to return the Hall of Good Harvest. What did the Emperor do here one night a year? Had a slumber party, fasted and prayed, held a feast. You know what? I actually don't know the answer. Fasted and prayed. Hey, we got it right. Amazingly, the Great Hall was built without nails. It was built without air conditioning. Was built without architects. I like the other answers there. Victory. Oh no, I'm not taking my... I forgot to take my photographs again. What, you don't nail your marble terraces together? I mean... I guess I've been doing it wrong. Alright, we can get our other photographs, and then I think we call this area secure. Forbidden City. So I feel like I've seen pictures of this place before. I don't think I've seen pictures of the other one. I've certainly seen pictures of the Great Wall. That temple, I don't even remember what it was called now. The Hall of Good Harvest. I don't think I've ever heard of that place. Heard of the other one, but never seen it, Cow says. Music got kind of strange there for a moment. Sounded like it skipped a beat or something. Alright, well, it's kind of weird that it doesn't really, it doesn't tell you when you're done with an area, right? It's up to you to determine that you need to leave. PC3 asterisk NVB. Moving right along. Why is Maasai Village closed today? I feel like I should know where I am just based on that, but I don't. The Maasai headdress was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. Of the more than 70 tribes in Africa, none are more visually well known than the Maasai. Their lives revolve around their cattle and the money they make from trading herds. But the Maasai are also famous warriors. When the male Maasai reaches the age of 15, he is initiated into the warrior group. He dyes his skin a distinctive reddish-orange with paste from the ochre plant. His hair is tightly braided, and then it too is covered with the ochre paste. As young warriors, the boys hunt with blunted arrows. Small birds are their first prey. As a reward, the birds are stuffed and tied around a frame, which they wear as headdresses. The whole bird? Where am I? I can tell you you're on Africa's east coast. I know a lot more, but I don't want to boast. Alright, is that enough information to get us there on the globulator? We're on the east coast. I've got 3 choices. Chose wrong. Well, I mean, then just process of elimination, right? Victory. So we are in Kenya? Let's go. It's bedtime for me, Cows says. Good luck with your Luigi adventures. Hey, thank you for being here, Cows. Always appreciate having you with us. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night. Sleep well, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Good time to say tomorrow night, Game Boy Advance games. We're going to continue our playthrough of Echo and Contra on the GBA. Wednesday night, we're going to play some Aladdin games. And Thursday night, we're going to play some C64 games. So that's our near future. Alright, where are we? Over there on the left? So I need to go all the way to the right for the... Oh, we already saw the info thing. So what's the headdress goes bottom right. Alright, well, we still want to go down to stomp on some Goombas. Goombas? Koopa Troopas. A skull. You're the largest city between Addis Ababa and Zanzibar. Need more info? You're in Kenya. Okay. Head out to the museum and label that skull Homo habilis. Skull goes to the museum. So wherever that might be. Oh. So I want to see, at risk of deleting progress, what happens if we just leave an area early? The city was not secured. Oh. Okay. I see what happens when we leave an area early. And I lost my stuff, too. Okay. I don't think we talked to you before, did we? You won't find Adobe here in Nairobi, but they do have some spectacular hotels. So does this actually qualify as a game, Rafnir says? I would say so. I don't think this is bad. Like, I'm having a decent time with this. It's, I mean, you know, it's not like an action platformer game. It wouldn't be my preferred, like, way to experience Mario, but it's not unpleasant. I climbed Everest and Fuji, and now I'll have to climb Mount Kenya just to keep my reputation up. The director of the National Museum of Kenya is out of his head with worry over that skull's whereabouts. Alright, and this will make headlines, Luigi. That's a warrior's headpiece. So that's the headdress. That is not what I would have thought it would look like. Alright, I want to return the headdress. The Maasai make a living from what animals? Cattle. What does a Maasai warrior use to dye his skin red? Ochre paste. At last, the headdress. We get $2,400. Alright, and let's get our photo. I've definitely seen that style of building before. Alright, is this the museum? It is the museum. The human skull was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Anthropologists believe Kenya to be the birthplace of all mankind. Scientists working there have dug up some of the oldest human fossils ever found. One skull found near Lake Turkana is said to be almost 3 million years old. The plains of East Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ethiopia are being eagerly excavated to try and solve the mystery of where human beings first lived. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Jay, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. We are playing edutainment games tonight. We played a bunch of Sesame Street games. Some of them weren't actually educational. But that's alright. They were alright. We played 4 Sesame Street games on the Game Boy Color. We played Elmo's 1, 2, 3, Elmo's ABC, Adventure in Grouchland, and Sesame Street Sports. The last 2 were kind of platformers. Even the one that said Sports was really just a platformer. And they were alright. The letters and numbers games were pretty disappointing. But it's been an alright time. And now we're doing Mario's Missing. This is my first playthrough of Mario's Missing. This is going really smoothly. This game is not bad. I mean, it's not a great game, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm having an alright time with it. But anyway, Jay, how was your stream? What were you up to, my friend? May give you a shout out. If there's anyone that doesn't follow Jay yet, then you can use this link. To add another excellent stream to your follow list. Jay has very comfy, very chill vibes. Big fan of Pikmin and Kirby and Paper Mario. Finished the 1,000-Year Door. Was interesting to say the least, but I feel I got what I wanted out of it. GG, Jay. Well done. I always hear good things about the 1,000-Year Door. Oh, 1,000-Year Door 64. Not even the, so, like a demake. It's Paper Mario 64, but with 1,000-Year Door mechanics and added stuff. That sounds interesting. It's same. All right, so it's the original Paper Mario with added features. Since I haven't played the 1,000-Year Door, I can't really imagine what the differences are. 1,000-Year Door is incredible, Hefner says. That would be one RPG Frownie would enjoy. I've played the original Paper Mario. We even did it on the stream as well. I like Paper Mario quite a bit. 1,000-Year Door, I am excited to play. We almost played that on the stream, but the night that I had it on the schedule, I couldn't get my copy of the game to play. Something's wrong with it. I've tinkered with it. I've gotten it to... Sometimes I can get it to read, and sometimes I can't. So I might have to borrow a copy of the 1,000-Year Door. I think my sister has a copy, and she would lend it to me. So we may end up doing that one day. We're definitely going to play it. I think I'll probably do Super Mario RPG first, since I've never gone all the way through that game. But both of those are someday experiences. Alright, can I return the skull? Anthropologists think Kenya may be the birthplace of mankind. Why? Leftover birthday cake. Very old human fossils. How old is the skull you're holding? Way old. I mean, technically, I think way old should count as a correct answer. 3 million years. Victory. Let's get our photo taken with the skull, no less. That skull does not look... That is not... It's very wide. I guess Luigi has a very wide head. I guess that's just a thing in this universe. Oh, there's the last treasure. An elephant. The witty / campy writing is Frownie material, Raffner says. I appreciate good writing in games. I like when the writing has like sort of like a casual tone to it. Alright, the Nairobi National Park is closed. The elephant was stolen. A mere 8 miles from the contemporary city of Nairobi is this authentic wildlife preserve. The park's trails open onto the undisturbed Kitengela Athi Plains to allow the animals to follow ancient migratory paths. The park is full of lions, cheetahs, rhinos, antelopes, and many other species. Since the park is completely undeveloped, it provides an amazing drive-through safari in the shadow of a modern, teeming capital city. Alright, here's the elephant. Question times. The Nairobi National Park is also an animal cracker factory. Oh my. Preserve. The safari park is important because it allows animals to roam. It allows animals to vote. I really like the fake answers in this game. Roam free. Victory. Alright, let's get our photo. Not even with the elephant, but with the zebra instead. Alright, city secure, let's go. For a moment, I thought that we weren't going to get a password. Alright, YHW 0PXZ. This ink pen does not work very well. YHW 0PXZ. Alright, 3 out of 5. I don't know how big this game is. I don't know if it's only 5 rooms. Or if there's gonna be, like, all the Koopa Kids with 5 rooms for each of them. That would be a huge game. Can't imagine it would be that big. 5 rooms does seem a little brief, though. Maybe it's randomized, though. Maybe you get different cities every time you play. That would be cool. Right. I would guess that we are in Russia. Why is the Kremlin closed today? Like the sign says, the cannonball from the Emperor's cannon was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. Here's a pamphlet with more information. The Emperor's cannon in the Kremlin is known in Russian as Tsar Pushka. It is the biggest cannon in the world with a caliber of 35 inches. Its barrel is 17.5 feet long. The cannon was cast in 1586 by Audrey Shukov and weighs a total of 40 tons. On the barrel is a likeness of Tsar Fyodor Ivanovich. A lot of the letters in this font look alike. I have a tough time. I have a tough time reading in general, I think. I don't know why. I swear I'm literate. Where am I? Welcome to the home of the world's largest department store. Its Cyrillic initials spell out gum. Well, the thing is, I don't know where the Kremlin is. I'm bad. I'm real bad with, like, geography and stuff. The world is a mystery to me. But there are 2 options for cities in Russia, so... Oh my goodness, there might even be 3. There are. Is there really a bridge between Alaska and Russia? There's not really a bridge there, is there? I think there used to be a land bridge there a long time ago, right? Like in ancient times, like humans migrated across there. Well, we only have 3 choices, so I can guess the city. Well, 3rd time's the charm. So we are in Anadir. What? All 3 of the cities are wrong? Are we not? Are we not in Russia? Hang on, is there another option? Oh, there's another option. Okay. Well, the Moscow would have been my first guess. If I had known it was a choice. I thought there were only 3. Well, I thought there were only 2 Russian cities on the map. Wow, Russia is very heavily represented in this game with 4 cities. The US doesn't even have 4 cities. Why is Saint Basil's Cathedral closed today? The cathedral dome was stolen. The strange and wonderful church was built in 1555 by Duke Ivan III, known as Ivan the Terrible. He ordered the church built to honor the holy fool Saint Basil. I think it's Basil. Holy Fool is the name for a saint in Russia. The famous onion domes were added later in the 16th century, although the church appears to have no real design, the building was carefully built as one large chapel surrounded by 8 dome-topped chapels. Every room is painted in different patterns and colors. My stomach is growling. I have to chase down something to eat after the stream. Welcome, comrade. Enjoy Moscow. Where were you a moment ago? I could have looked a lot less foolish going to every city in Russia. It's a name game. First it was Russia, then the Soviet Union, now it's Russia again. Why is the Bolshoi Ballet closed today? A ballet slipper was stolen. Russian dance companies are the accepted stars of 20th century ballet. No troupe is more famous than the Bolshoi Ballet Company, founded in 1776. Alexander Gorsky, director of the Bolshoi, I hope I'm saying that right, until 1924, is one of the most important people in the ballet world. It is said he made the dances more interesting to modern audiences by introducing the idea of realism into choreography and scenery. The Bolshoi Theater was built in 1856 and seats 2,000 ballet fans. That seems very small compared to the Colosseum's 50,000. Hey, we finally got something. Got the slippers, got a dome. From Moscow, you can ride the Trans-Siberian Railway, 5,800 miles through 2 continents. That's from St. Basil's Chapel Top. Looks less like an onion than a huge teardrop. The Bolshoi Theater sells out every show. If you put those on, you could dance there too. I don't think the shoes have a quality of bestowing upon their wearer dancing abilities. Alright, let's turn in the slippers. Bolshoi is a city, a ballet troupe, and a theater. The theater sells out every show. Shows first-run movies, seats over 3,000, was built in 1865. Sells out every show. Victory. Holy cow, a chapel dome. Without it, St. Basil would get soggy in the rain. Those onion domes are so appealing, I might start to cry. St. Basil must have been a very colorful guy. It's odd how many of the characters seem to talk in rhyme. I think St. Basil's is as lovely as a poem. Now get a move on and return that dome. Poem and dome? I think I even said dome because of the influence of the rhyme. Alright, here's the dome. Who ordered the church built? Ivan the Terrible? The central structure is... Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I read this piece of information. 2, 3, 4. I was wrong. I already forgot about this cannon entirely. This does not say how tall the central structure is, so there must be someone in town who knows. I mean, I know I could brute force, you know, trial and error it, but I'd rather... find where the info is. That's not very consistent with the way I brute forced the city I'm in. So maybe I need to rethink my behavior a little bit. It's got to be the doctor. He's the only person we haven't heard from about this item, I think. What is this? Hey, the central structure is 107 feet high and is surrounded by 8 other chapels. All are topped with one of those. Alright, so now we know, but the thing is, I probably won't even be asked that question next time. No, there was the item and I left it. Hey, it's still there. That is shocking. I would have bet anything that item would despawn when we left the screen. I can't believe it was still there. That's the ballet company. This is where the cannon goes, right? Yeah, here's the... Wait, we're not returning the cannonball. I don't have a cannonball. I have a cannon. What? This is not a cannonball. I want to return the cannonball. They put in the wrong artwork. Whose image appears on the cannon? Whose image? The Tsar? Yeah, because the other answer was like the nickname of the cannon. The cannon is the biggest in the world. Victory. Let's get our photo. I forgot to take a photo at the ballet. The Kremlin. Alright. Groovy. Let's go back to the ballet. Get my other photo. I feel like I've seen this place before. Like, in photos. I've never been there. Alright, I am going the right way. Return the dome. Holy Fool means saint in Russian. Who ordered the church built? Ivan the Terrible. Nice. pretty sure that this building is either featured in or inspired the artwork in Tetris. Alright, Y asterisk F Q N V 0. I really thought this game was going to be a lot harder to figure out, but it's actually been fairly straightforward. I mean, I would guess I'm in the US. Maybe in California? California, here I am, on the West Coast with Uncle Sam. Hey. I called it. Finally, Game & Fit says? I'm not exactly sure why we are relieved? Question mark. Why is the Golden Gate Bridge closed today? The foghorn was stolen. Although more of an orange color than its name suggests, the Golden Gate might be the world's most famous bridge. It's built in 1937. It took over 4 years to complete. That's the same time as the Sistine Chapel. It is 4,200 feet long. The main cables are 36.5 inches in diameter and were designed to withstand winds of up to 100 miles per hour. Because the Golden Gate Bridge is covered in fog on most days, it is equipped with enormous fog horns. In the very middle, the bridge is 260 feet above the bay, just tall enough for Navy battleships to pass underneath. Alright, fog horn. All my downloads are done. I download in bulk. I see, I see. Hey, Demon Fighter, welcome in. I don't know if they were educational, but humongous games were always fun. I like Putt Putt and Freddy Fish. I have heard of those games, but I've never played either. I'd give them a go, but I don't really play computer games. I don't know if any of those. I don't know if any of the entries from any of those series were ever ported to console. July 4th is the most important date when you're in the land of the 50 states. Why is what is this? Coit Tower? I've never heard of this. The window from the tower was stolen. Can't reopen until it gets returned. I guess that's Coit Tower? I don't know. I've never heard of this before. It stands 500 feet tall above the San Francisco Bay on top of Telegraph Hill. The structure takes its name from Lillian Hitchcock Coit, who donated $125,000 to have it built in 1934. Tower honors the San Francisco Fire Brigade. Shaped like a tall column. I mean, it's a tower. Aren't all towers shaped like tall columns? It is easy to see why people constantly remark that it resembles a fire hose. Inside, the tower is decorated with 16 large murals. The 25 mural artists were commissioned as part of the Make Work program designed to ease financial hardships during the Great Depression. I am learning. In school, 3rd grade, I think, we were given these discs to take home and play and get so far. I really like the game, some underwater game with kids. I played it so much, I went up to a 6th grade skill level. The teacher popped it into their computer and was shocked. No one was interested in San Francisco until the gold rush. Hey, we got a thing. What did we get? That must be the piece of the tower. No, the window was stolen from the tower. Well, the artwork doesn't exactly look like the thing that was stolen, I learned too. Trans-America Pyramid. I have never heard of this either. Like the sign says, the top of the Trans-America Pyramid was stolen. We can't reopen until it gets returned. I don't recall ever taking any software home from school. But, I mean, computers, like, really weren't much of a thing when I was in school. I mean, like, we had a computer lab. The school got a computer lab at some point, but that was, like, when I was in middle school. There was a computer in the library before that. It was pretty rarely used. We had a Commodore when I was a kid, but it wasn't really like... The Commodore was never used for schoolwork. For that, I mean, I didn't really use a computer for schoolwork until we got a computer that had Windows XP on it. That was like the first, like, family computer that we had. Because the Commodore 64 really only my dad used, and I played games on it. The XP computer got a lot more like family use, and we had a DOS laptop, but I think we actually got that after the XP computer. But yeah, and they, like, those early grades, like, no one in my class would have had a computer to take software home to. So I didn't have any of those, like, any experiences quite like that. The Trans-America Pyramid on Columbus Avenue in downtown San Francisco was built in 1972. Has become a landmark due to its unusual shape. Standing 853 feet tall, the pyramid is said to have changed the distinct shape of the city's skyline. San Francisco is very susceptible to earthquakes, so the pyramid was built with a flexible concrete base, which makes it one of the most earthquake-proof of all of San Francisco's skyscrapers. Alright, let's try and return the pyramid. Pyramid is located on Columbus Avenue. It was completed in... Oh no! I don't know, because I didn't pay attention. I got it right. Was that information in the brochure even? 1972? It was. I read that and I forgot it instantly. That's not good. The style reminds me of Humongous Entertainment, all cartoony and whatnot. I cannot for the life of me recall what the name of the game was. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't have a experience set to draw from. All the Koopas in this area are really spread out. I don't know when I realized that the select is the direct go to map button. Thank goodness I did, though. I've been going through this menu to get to the map every time, and that's clunky. The select button is where it's at. Oh, what did I get? Foghorn. Perfect. Alright, what color is the Golden Gate Bridge? Orange. The Golden Gate connects San Francisco to... open ocean. Golden Gate Bridge is just... It just is a cliff at the end above the ocean. I'm gonna guess Oakland? Another fake. Things get pretty foggy on this bridge. That lets ships know exactly where they are. Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. Are you getting smart? Not really. I'm encountering a lot of new information, but I'm retaining very little of it. It'll be a blast to put that back on a foggy day. You'll be 260 feet above San Francisco Bay. I'm having fun with this game, though. I feel like this game has a terrible reputation, but I don't think this is bad. This is a very fine, kind of chill game. Oh, I didn't get my picture at the pyramid before. Thank goodness I thought of that. The Golden Gate Bridge was built in 1937. That horn belongs in the middle of the 4,200-foot span. Think I found the game Game & Fit says. Right on. Without that foghorn, the Golden Gate Bridge can be a sailor's nightmare. Oh, I should look in my pamphlet. That might have told me where the bridge connects. It does not. All right. Well, we keep talking to everybody then. There's the... What's that? I don't remember what that is. There's the other thing we were looking for. The window. That's a window. Now I see it clearly. That window's from Coit Tower on top of Telegraph Hill. That is information that we already had about the tower, so... It's called the Clue Finders. I need to locate which game it was, since it's part of a series. Built in 1934, along with the door, that window belongs to Coit Tower. Okay, maybe I can return the window. On what hill does Coit Tower stand? Telegraph Hill. What was the tower built to honor? The Fire Brigade. Victory. I've never seen this building. Alright, you're my last hope. Are you in Marin or San Francisco County? Hey, there we go. You can cross that bridge when you get to it and put that foghorn back, greenhorn. Clue Finder's 5th grade adventure, Secret of the Living Volcano. Been searching for that name of this game for 20 years. Well, I'm glad that you have been able to solve the mystery. Oh, I wasn't trying to talk to this person. Alright, the bridge is orange. When was it built? Oh no. 37. Victory. That was mostly a guess. I know we read that information. I did not retain that information. Alright, that's the last town. At least that's the last door in this room. So let's see what happens. We got a password, so we're not at the end of the game. R asterisk F 0 F0 3PC. Do all of the passwords have Nintendo games coded into them? You gonna check out a stream of it? Even better, maybe you could find a copy and play through it yourself. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Boss time? Oh my goodness, it is. Look at this game. There are boss fights in this game. This is a real game. It's got a boss fight. Victory. I go in here now? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there we go. I had to wait for the music to stop. Oh, and we have another room. Wow, okay. This is a big game. This is a big game. Well, we're going to play more of this game. I think we're going to be done for tonight, my friends. I think we're going to wrap up here. It's kind of a little early, but I think that this is a good stopping point. We'll definitely play this again. I'll put it on the schedule next week, in fact, I think. And we'll make a pretty straight shot through this game. I don't have room. I'm not gonna have space for it this week, but it'll definitely be on the schedule for next week. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I mean, I get why people wouldn't like it if you went into it wanting, you know, a platformer, but I don't think this is a bad time. I think this game's very chill, and I'm gonna be happy to stick with it and play through it for a while. But thank you for being here with me, my friends. I definitely appreciate your company. I hope you've had a good time tonight. I think we've had a lot of fun with some games that I had very low expectations for. But they've all gone pretty well. Tomorrow night is not going to go well. Tomorrow night is going to be a very rough night. Hopefully, I'll be able to enjoy some company because I'm going to need it. Tomorrow night we're playing Echo the Dolphin and Contra Advance, both on the GBA. There is a Game Boy Advance port of Echo, and we have been working our way through it. I'm actually on the last level, but that's terrible because the last level is horribly difficult, and I've already been stuck there for 4 hours. My playthrough of Echo on the Genesis, I was stuck on the last level for 21 hours. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough tomorrow night. And Contra Advance is a really rough version of that game, too. Got a lot of choices tonight for who to raid. A couple people I usually don't see live I'd like to drop in on, but I'm not really crazy about what they're playing. This should be a good time, though. Thank you for your patience, my friends. So, I plan to be streaming every night this week. I'm trying to start around 11 p.m. Central Time. I've been showing up about an hour late lately. Hopefully that won't continue, but 11 p.m. is the target time. But if I'm not here right at that time, it doesn't mean the stream is not... That doesn't necessarily mean the stream isn't going to happen. I'm probably just running a little late. But tomorrow night is Echo the Dolphin and Contra on GBA, like I said. Wednesday night, we're going to try and play a couple Aladdin games. I want to try and get through both the SNES and the Genesis game at least. And if I can manage to get through both of those, we'll also look at some of the portable Aladdin games. Just do a bunch of them, hopefully. And Thursday night, I'm going to try and play a couple Commodore 64 games. There's one that Sparrow has pointed out to me that I'm hoping to get working. There's a random, bizarre-looking game that I found that I'm just gonna surprise everyone with, and we might take a look at take another look at Pitfall and maybe try out Pitfall 2 for the first time. So those are all some options for the C64. But that's what's coming up in the near future. Hopefully I'll get to see you for some of that. And I hope that you are well until I get to see you again, my friends. I'm going to send us in the direction of Guru Swift. Don't get to see Guru all that often, but his streams are usually pretty chill and laid back. Not so super strictly family friendly like we are. You might hear some mature language in his direction. He's playing Celeste. It's a game I started a playthrough of a very long time ago. Before the stream, I need to go back to it someday and properly play through it because it's a really good game. But as we head out, my friends, one last time, thank you very much for being here. And hopefully I'm going to get to see you again. But we are all out of things to do for tonight. It is time for us to head out. Let's go on an adventure.